Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to start the new lecture series, the practicals, that is the programs of HTML and CSS. So in this lecture today we are going to write down our first program of HTML, that is creating a web page using basic HTML tags. So here we are going to write down the simple program using basic HTML tags. So for this here I open Notepad++ software to write down the code of HTML. You can simply use the Notepad software or any other text editor. Okay, so now I am going to first save the program. For that go to File, then click on the Save As. Now let's save the program on desktop. Name the file, for example, webpage with extension .html. We are going to write down the simple HTML code. We are going to write down the program in HTML. So here we have to save it with extension .html. If we write down the code of CSS in a separate file, then save the file with extension .css. So here simply the code is written in HTML, then save the code using .html extension. If we see on the desktop, here our web page is created now, which is empty. We didn't write down anything yet. Now let's write down the program. For this again go to the Notepad++ software. Okay, now let's write down the basic structure of HTML document. Every HTML document start with the main tag, and that is HTML tag. After opening the HTML tag, there is a head tag. Inside head tag there is a title tag. Inside opening and closing title tag, we have to write down the title of our document. So for example, here I am going to write down the title, for example, my first web page. Okay, now close the title tag. After closing title tag, we have to close the head tag. Okay, after closing head tag, let's open the body tag, then close the body tag, and after that close the HTML tag. Okay, so this is the basic structure of every HTML document. There is a first the main tag, that is HTML tag, and this tag is closed after closing all the tags. Then there is a head tag. Inside head tag there is a title tag. Remember that the title tag is always inside the head tag, means opening and closing head tag. Inside opening and closing title tag, we have to write down the title of our document, then heading tag close, then opening and closing of body tag, and then closing of HTML tag. Now here inside body tag, we have to write down the content of our web page. So first I am going to save the program, and then I am going to refresh the web page. Okay, as you can see, the title of the web page is changed to my first web page, because inside the title tag we write down the my first web page. That's why the title of our web page is my first web page. Now let's write down something inside the body tag. So if we want to display something on the web page, the two most important tags which are used in HTML to display something on the output screen on the browser, and these tags are, one is a heading tag and the second is a paragraph tag. So first we are going to learn about the heading tags. There are 6 heading tags in HTML, which are H1, H2, H3, H4, H5 and H6. So these are the 6 heading tags. H1 is with a larger heading and H6 with a smaller heading. Then the next tag, which is also important in HTML, which is a basic tag of HTML, that is a paragraph. So first let's write down the code for heading tag. We are going to write down the code for all the 6 heading tags. So the first heading tag is H1. Let's write down something inside H1 tag. For example, this is heading 1. Now close the H1 tag. Okay, now the second tag is H2. So write down H2 and then write down the content, that is this is heading 2. Then close the H2 tag. Now write down the same for all the 6 heading tags. There are 6 heading tags in HTML starting from H1 to H6. So first let me finish writing all the heading tags. Okay, so here we write down all the 6 heading tags in HTML. First heading tag is H1, then H2, H3, H4, H5 and H6. Every heading tag which is open must have to close at the end. Okay, now let's save the program and then refresh the page. Okay, so as you can see here, this is a heading 1, heading 2, this is the H3 tag, H4, H5 and H6. From here it is clearly shown that H1 is the most important heading and H6 is the least important heading. So according to your content you can use the heading tags of HTML. So there are 6 heading tags. H1 is the larger heading and H6 is a smaller heading. Okay, now the second most important tag of HTML, the basic tag of HTML is a paragraph. So paragraph tag is written as like this inside angular bracket and P, and which is end with end of P, end of paragraph tag. And inside this paragraph tag you can write anything as you want to display on the web page. So for example, here I am going to write down, for example, welcome to all. You can write down, suppose you have to write down 10 number of sentences in your web page, so you can use 10 number of paragraph tag. So this is the first sentence. Now let's write down another one. Again open the paragraph tag, write down something, for example. Okay, so these are the 2 sentences which I write. Now let's save the program and let's refresh the web page. Okay, so this is the first paragraph which we have written and this is the second one. So you can write down any number of paragraph tags inside your HTML document, and you can use any number of heading tags which are starting from H1 to H6. H1 is the most important heading and H6 is the least important heading. So these are the basic tags of HTML. I hope you understand. If you have any doubt, any query regarding this or any other topic, then let me know in the comment section. I will try to answer your all the questions.